trenches.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Southern Nevada, where the torch, in honor of the legendary owner Al Davis, has just been lit, as is tradition before kickoff at Allegiant Stadium, just off the Strip in Las Vegas. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the New York Giants and the Las Vegas Raiders. On the visitor's sideline, Giants head coach Brian Daboll. His counterpart on the other side, the Raiders head coach Pete Carroll. His team looking for a spark, hoping their fans will give it to them here at home as we are set to go. Welcome to the booth. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson with you. We are set for a good one. And off we go from Allegiant Stadium. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. The Giants offense making their way out for the first time. They're led out by the first-round pick in 2025 out of Ole Miss. It's Jackson Dart.
So you take a look at last week's game, Mike, and you certainly wouldn't say that he played poorly. I mean, 2 touchdowns, no interceptions. That's a clean slate. But when you talk to his coaches, they said they haven't seen him this motivated to bounce back after a loss in his entire career. So he's had a great week of practice. He's really challenging the guys around him to elevate their standard. And if it's any indication of how today is going to go, I think we're in for a treat.
So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Dart. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. A play fake, now Dart, and that ball incomplete over the middle. Darius Slayton was the intended receiver. And 3rd down coming up.
It's just a matter of time. I don't care how good you are or how good a hand you have. You are going to drop passes. It is inevitable in the NFL. But it's the guys that don't let one drop pass lead to 2. They have the ability to put it behind them, move forward.
The blitz gets there, and he lost the football. And no turnover here. One of the guards able to get the football and get on it to keep possession. So the drive ends, and on comes Jordan Stout to kick it away. Nice return there, picking his way up past the 35-yard line. The Raiders offense set to take over for the first time. They'll be led out by a young man who's making a name for himself, their rookie quarterback.
Really solid all-around performance last week, Mike, and I think the biggest factor that led to the win is his ability to continue to protect the football. He executed the offense, ran it exactly how they designed all week in practice. Now, it might not have been earth-shattering performance statistically, but they got the win. If he can continue to play that style of ball, it's going to be a tough group to match up with.
A big play there for the Raiders. A gain of 48. Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10. Here's a designed run. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the Giants' 15-yard line.
He'll drop to throw. That's caught. It's the tight end, Brock Bowers. And he'll be taken down, but we have a chance for the first points of this game as they've set up 1st and goal.
First and goal at the 3-yard line.
Genty. And this one ruined quickly. Take him back to the 5-yard line.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
Back to throw. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Malcolm Roach gets in there for the sack, and now it's 3rd and goal. They'll throw out of the gun. Taking off, he'll try to get there. Great job by this defense. Nowhere near the end zone as we get to 4th and goal. Gay's kick is good. And the Raiders will take a 3-0 lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
And he'll be out of bounds just past the 25. The Giants offense going to take over now for the 2nd time. They're trying to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground with Scattergood. And boy, tough to bring down there, fighting forward for a gain of 7. You get a look there at his numbers on the ground from a week ago. So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 2. Once again, it's Scattergood. He went forward for maybe a yard. Nakobe Dean in on the tackle.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the 1st down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
And he's going to be close to that 1st down. Looks like he made it past the yellow line. Yes, he did. It is indeed a 1st down. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. On the play fake, here's Dart. That is hot. And he will go all the way. Darnell Mooney. Touchdown, Giants. A touchdown, lucky number 13 on the season. The extra point is good. And the Giants move out to a 7-3 lead. Here's Stout after the touchdown to send this one away. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. The Raiders offense and Ashton Genty heading back out onto the field here. And we show you the NFL leaders in rushing touchdowns. As you can see, he's right up there among the best in the league. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Over the middle, that's the tight end, Bowers. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
Makes it 3rd and 4.
He'll look to throw. That's into the hands of Tucker. He's got it. And he will have the 1st down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
Well, so often we see quarterbacks standing in the pocket, holding it, seeing if they can create something downfield. Well, not that play. That play was simple. Snap the ball to the quarterback, spit it out into the hands of your receiver, and let's see what he can do.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And that will wind up incomplete. 0-0 on the clock. The 1st quarter has come to an end. 1 quarter in the books. 7-3 is our score. And we're back in Vegas after this. Quarter 2 begins. It is Raider football. They've got it with a 2nd down and 10. They'll look to throw again. Off he goes. And he will slide at the end, give him about 5. And now it's 3rd down.
Well, give him some credit. Initially, that looked like it was going to be a sack. He's able to escape the pressure and get away, picks up a little bit of yardage, but at least he avoids taking that shot.
3rd and 5. Run out of the gun for Genty. They will work this down to the 43-yard line, and that is enough for a 1st down.
Typically in a 3rd down situation like this, Mike, you're thinking pass, but give credit to this offensive play caller. He flips his tendencies upside down, keeps the ball on the ground. Not only does he get a fresh set of downs, they pick up good yardage.
To the ground, a 1st down run. And they'll take this down inside the 35. That's a gain of 11. And they'll move the chains with another 1st down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult.
That'll be intercepted. Picked off by the rookie from Tennessee. He gets free. Inside the 20. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, New York. The defense still arguing about that pass interference call, but their focus needs to be a stop. They face 1st and goal. To the 5-yard line. Second and goal. They'll run it straight ahead now with Genty. Let's give him a yard down to the 3-yard line.
Brings up 3rd and goal.
3rd and goal. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. Matt Gay coming on for this field goal try. Officially, a 29-yard attempt. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Raiders are back within 1. It's 7-6. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. It's a return. Here comes Calvin Austin. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Giants offense and the wideout getting set to go once more. Their lead is just a point as they begin it on this drive with 1st and 10. And he fought through one tackle, stayed on his feet, but they get him down. It's no gain.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
They'll go play action here with Dart. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
He'll let it fly. Deep ball for Slayton.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
Here's Jordan Stout now, as he's on to punt for the 2nd time. Oh, looked like he may have had a seam for a moment, but is taken down after a solid return. The Vegas offense ready to get rolling again. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Reaching for it, the tight end couldn't bring it in. It's incomplete. Trying to get it to his tight end, Brock Bowers. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
You know, there's a rule that's pretty simple when you're running routes against zone coverage, Mike. And it's as simple as, if you're open, stay open. Instead, you see the receiver here, he ends up running to a covered window, and it just clouds the vision of the quarterback. Instead of throwing into a wide open target, he's now forced to throw into a contested area.
They'll run right here, and it's Genty. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, it sets up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Oh, a bad time to run out of time. They don't get the play off on 3rd and short.
Still 3rd down.
So now, after the penalty, a much tougher prospect to convert. It is 3rd and 9. And that is incomplete.
That has to be a disappointing end to this drive. Just think, when they took the field on this possession, Mike, they're thinking they got a shot to go down there and take the lead, but they couldn't even get to midfield, let alone the end zone. If they end up getting another shot before halftime, they've got to find a way to have better execution than they did right here.
They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. That is incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on 4th. Going to give the ball over on down. The Giants offense and their quarterback Jackson Dart heading back out to the field. And he has done everything you could ask of him coming into this one. Spread it around, hasn't taken many chances, and potentially on his way to a big game throwing the football. On 1st and 10, here is Dart. That's caught, and it's Cam Scalaboo. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 7. Here's a handoff to Scadaboo. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. A gain there of 16 yards. First down, Giants.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
Using the jet sweep for the fake, they run it up the middle. And they're going to bring him down, but there is a penalty marker on the field. Two minutes to play in a tight one-point game in this first half. We'll return to Las Vegas after this. Right back to Scadaboo on first down. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. On second down, Dart. He's got his man, that's Slayton. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. It's a gain of 26, and he'll set up first and goal. Throwing is Dart. He takes off. And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts as the clock stops with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. From the 2 now, here's second and goal. Out of the gun, here comes Dart. That's to the end zone, but it is incomplete. Trying to connect with Cam Scattaboo coming out of the backfield. And now, 3rd and goal coming up.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
Now a timeout, Giants. That is their 2nd. As they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. Now the Raiders going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. This one is good. He knocks it through. And the Giants extend their lead to 10-6.
And that kick will help extend the lead, but remember, Mike, it's still a one-possession game. Halftime's right around the corner, so both teams, there's a lot of work left to be done before we crown a winner here.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. And no rest for the weary. Let's get right back to it. Quarter number 3 set to begin. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. The Raiders offense looking to get back to work as we begin this 3rd quarter. They trail by 4. A touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10. He'll step up and run. Whoa! They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. Good job breaking the pocket and going for 14 yards, and most importantly, a 1st down. They'll run the toss to Genty. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd down and 6. Run right up the gut with Genty. And they'll take this down inside the 35. 18 yards on the pickup there. 1st down, Vegas.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Here's Genty. And he will not be able to get free. Picking up only a yard. Now, it's 3rd down.
It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it.
And a nice job there defensively on 3rd down, not overcommitting to their pass rush. Having a plan for this quarterback as a designed runner, they're able to stop him short of the 1st down.
They'll try it now with Genty.
They knew they were in a tough spot here defensively. Anytime a team gets you down into these 4th and short situations, we've kind of seen this take hold in the NFL. The ability of offenses to generate 1st downs on 4th down continues to improve year after year, and defenses have a hard time winning these gotta-have-it moments.
First and 10. Now this time they'll look to throw. field. It's Ashton Genty. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. Following the play, we've got a Raider who is shaken up down there. Athletic training staff's going to take a look, but this is a problem late in the season. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Throwing now from the gun. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6. And new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they don't necessarily even have to see the running back in the check down. They can just feel him. It allows them to keep their eyes downfield, allow their tight ends and wide receivers to continue to work open. In this case, nice job by the quarterback getting that ball in his hands and letting him do the rest after the catch. So much of what makes a toss play so good is it allows you to get the ball on the perimeter of the defense really quickly, and it doesn't stress all of your backside blocking. But on the downside, it does get your running back running east and west. They're running sideways for the first couple steps, and with a defense that can run to the ball, we're able to get you down for a loss.
They get the big tackle out of UCLA, Colton Miller there. Out of the gun, he'll throw. I had a defender draped all over him, incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down. Now, faking the give. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. Matt Gay coming on for this field goal try. This a 48-yard attempt. And he pulled it left. No good. And they are not able to draw closer.
Off his foot, Mike, this ball was just never on target. He might have been hoping for it to work a little left to right, but it just didn't want to cooperate. It ends up staying wide left.
The outside caught by Neighbors. And will be forced out of bounds. A very short game.
Nice job here by the defense. Did a good job just covering up everything for the most part. So once this ball was caught, really didn't have much of a choice but to just head out of bounds and pick up a modest gain.
A give out of the gun, and it's Scalaboo. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up third down. After that play, it stopped an injured Giant on the field. Here now, 3rd and 5. Out of shotgun. It's dark. Open man is Mooney. He's got it. He's going to have the first down. So they convert on third down with a pickup of 9. The RPO, that one is complete. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Dart. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes. The Michigan man, Quinny Hay. He works his way in, and that's now 5 sacks for him on the year. Dart going to throw here on 2nd down. Over the middle, that's made by Mooney. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with 3rd down. Now, Dart. He pulls it in around the 5. And he'll get this down to the 2-yard line. 1st and goal as they convert on 3rd down. So we'll take it to the other end as we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA, and he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Cam Scanaboo. Touchdown, New York. The PAT, up and good. And the Giants are able to extend the lead. It's now 17-6. Here's Stout after the touchdown to send this one away. This one taken at the 7. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. Look at the Raiders head man, Pete Carroll. His offense gets set to take over once more. They'll do so with 1st and 10. A throw right side, taken in by Tucker. And he's going to be out of bounds up around the 39-yard line. Back to throw. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he'll get them 5 yards closer, but now 3rd down coming up.
Tremaine Edmonds on the tackle. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start.
Defense.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. On the handoff, this is Genty. Not much happening there. Just a short game. Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 9. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He'll find Genty at the backfield. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up 3rd down.
Trying to pick this one up on the ground. And he's not going to get the 1st down. They met him, brought him down in the backfield on 3rd and short.
2 yards. It's 4th down.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. Picked off by Andrew Phillips. And the Giants are going to take over here up near the 40. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. The drive will begin with a run by Scanaboo. And he will not be able to turn upfield. They'll drop him behind the line.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take him down for a loss.
And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
It's a gain of 14 yards. And the Giants first down.
On first down, it's Scatterboot. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12.
37-yard line.
To throw is Darton. The pressure gets there, and down he goes.
With the right personnel, the safety position is like the ultimate chess piece, right? You can put him in center field to play pass. You can bring him up and make him a pseudo linebacker, but you also can bring him on pressure mode.
And they are all over him yet again. He'll go down once more. The Giants sending out their punter as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a fourth quarter lead. This brought in out past the 20. And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. Right away, they'll set up to throw. He'll step up and run this. He'll take this one up close to the first down marker. The spot it where the slide begins. That's a pickup of about 9. He'll drop to throw. That one just too far out in front, and it's incomplete. Dante Thornton was the intended target. Now it's going to be third down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
They'll try and throw for it on 3rd and 1. 17 yards on that play. Good for a Raider first down.
Gain of 17 yards. And the Las Vegas first down.
He'll look to throw. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, taken in over the middle. Here is 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7. At the Giants.
They'll look to throw again. Oh, they're on him in a flash, and he lost the football. One of the Giants has it. And he is going to bring this one back. They force the fumble, and it leads to a defensive score. Not going for 2, they'll kick the point after. He knocks it through, and the Giants will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. Here's Stout after the touchdown to send this one away. On the return is Dylan Laube. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. The Raiders offense back onto the field for their next possession. They have likely one play left here north of the 2-minute warning as they're going to get started with first down. Back to throw here to begin the drop. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Little quick pass to the receiver heading right. He's going nowhere. Losing yardage on that play. 3rd and long. He chooses to keep it on the zone read. And they'll only get a couple on this one, so the defense holds, and it brings up 4th down. Now they'll set up to throw. Now he'll air one out. That's incomplete. daring call on 4th down. Does not work out. And it results in a turnover on down. A run straight ahead, that's Scatterby. And he's going to have the 1st down. And that will not officially end it, but for all intents and purposes, they're going to be able to run the clock down from here.
First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
They run on the jet sweep, and he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts, but this one is about done.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
In motion goes Likely. So a road win here for the Giants. They're able to bounce